Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. My name's Stephanie and today I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite sapphire inspired polishes inspired by September's birthstone. If you've been following my birthstone series, you likely have caught on that there are usually more than one birthstone for each month, but I couldn't really find a secondary birthstone for September, but I don't think that's a bad thing at all since sapphires can pretty much come in any color, so they can really hold their own. So without further ado, let me just show you my picks. We are starting off with none other than Mooncat's Rue Morgue, which I have to give a huge thank you to one of my sweet followers, Elsie, for sending this to me. It was one of my favorite Mooncats that I accidentally dropped a few months ago and spilled all over my carpet, and I was devastated to lose it since I always feature it when I'm talking about sapphires. I find it to be one of the most perfect sapphire blues, having a super deep, almost black base filled with these glowing blue shimmers. This one actually dries down to a matte finish, but I highly recommend using a glossy top coat to bring out that sparkle and twinkle. It looks just like a gemstone. Next up I have Starrily's Oceanic Moonlight, and this one is so incredibly vibrant and glowy. Technically this and the next shade I have are more of these brighter cobalt blues, but I feel like they can still work since sapphires can easily come in a range of shades. This one specifically reminds me so much of the vibrant shade of blue in the iconic heart necklace from Titanic. It's also a magnetic with a lighter aqua blue kind of shimmer going on, which I think perfectly looks like those light refractions in a gemstone. It is so stunning. I also had to include this recent favorite of mine. This is Fauve Melancholy from their Van Gogh 2.0 collection. This is another absolutely glowy cobalt blue shimmer in this kind of jelly leaning base. It might look a little unimpressive on the first coat, so you just have to build it up in 2 or especially 3 coats to get it more full coverage, and the glow is just so unreal. I feel like this looks like chrome on your nails. And lastly for my blues, I had to include Holo Taco's Playing with Sapphire from their Birthstone collection. This one is much more similar to Rue Morgue, being the deeper, alluring shade of blue. I mean, this one definitely does have a black base filled with blue shimmers, but it just provides so much depth and contrast. It just looks so stunning on the nails. I personally love the deeper sapphires because they just twinkle so beautifully, but sapphires can come in almost every color of gemstone, so dare I say, they are probably one of the best birthstones. As you saw, there's some variety among the shades of blue, but I feel like another popular sapphire is the teal variety, which usually shifts between shades of blue and green. So my first choice is Cracked Polish's Fight, which is a beautifully darkened teal base filled with a brighter glowy green shimmer. Again, I just really love the darkness of that base color just because it offers so much contrast for the shimmer to really shine, and the shimmer even has a bit of a duochrome effect, going from this brighter green under direct lighting shifting to a more teal blue in more extreme lighting. Since I love these darker gemmy teals so much, I also wanted to include ILNP's Enchantment, which is a beautiful magnetic with the most perfect name. I can see the shade looking so ethereal and dreamy as an engagement ring. It has the stunning deep teal jelly base with a brighter greenish yellow kind of magnetic pigment, and this one is also packed with these shredded holographic flakies in the background. I just love how sparkly this one is. It is just so regal and sophisticated. Truly reminds me of the most opulent jewelry. And the last teal sapphire pick that I have is Holo Taco's Bonus Life from their Pixel Perfect collection. I love having a bit of a brighter option to sort of balance out all the darker ones that I shared. This one comes in Holo Taco's iconic chunky glitter formula, which is just so beautiful, so dazzling and eye-catching, and it's such a beautiful color too, really towing the line between blue and green. I also wanted to include some warmer colors, so the first that I have is Cirque Colors Padparadscha, which is what these more corally sapphires are called. Padparadschas are a more rare color variety found in Sri Lanka, Madagascar, and Tanzania, and they come in ranges of pink and orange and coral, making them look like a blazing sunset. As with other gemstones in these colors, they usually stimulate creativity and energy and just promote good health and positivity all around. And my last sapphire pick is also my lightest one. This is Mooncat's Witch Hazel, which has a very delicate peachy pink jelly base with a really bright gold shimmer. Peach sapphires are so incredibly beautiful. They have this soft, romantic vibe to them. And I love the complete contrast of the darker, more traditional blue sapphires that I had already shared earlier in the video. So again, there really is something for everybody when it comes to sapphires. So that wraps up my best sapphire-inspired polishes for September's birthstone. As always, I would love to know what you thought of my picks or of sapphires in general, especially if you are a September baby yourself. Growing up, I wouldn't say that the traditional dark blue sapphire ever really appealed to me. Like, I thought it was beautiful, but I kind of prefer the lighter shades like aquamarine. But now I definitely do appreciate those deeper hues. I think they're just so alluring and so beautiful. And again, not to mention the fact that sapphires can really come in almost any color. It's just, they're so elite. That being said, I know that I stuck to, very similar shades with the blues and teals especially. I did consider including some other shades, but I feel like I had already shared those for other birthstones already, or I'm going to be sharing them like the pinks when I do my pink tourmaline picks for next month. And as an October baby, I have to prioritize pink. But either way, I really hope that you enjoyed these picks. Let me know what sapphire blue is your favorite, or just any and all thoughts you have down below so we can chat about it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!